Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a home office update as well as decorating for Juneteenth. In my home office, I'm going to be getting rid of this yellowish alabaster style paint and giving it a nice soft gray color. And I'm going to be using my HomeRight quick finish paint sprayer, and you will see it transform into this nice calming space. So stay tuned and let's get started. So you'll see here that I'm testing out the paint sprayer. I've never used it before. This is my very first time and I wanted to use it on camera with you guys so you can see how it works. I'm just like trying to figure out my angle and which way to turn the nozzle. The nozzle direction makes a big difference in the way that the paint goes onto the wall. So I wanted to give you guys a first-hand look at the application of all of that. I did get a little bit on the floor. I was able to wipe it up with a damp towel, and off camera I did clean it up with a little bit of paint thinner, and it came right up. As you can see here, I finally figured out how to hold the paint sprayer and how to turn the nozzle. I wanted to give you guys a really good close-up so you can see what type of coverage that it gives. I think it does a really good job, and I'm going to give you guys like a pan of the wall. This is like semi-dry, semi-wet, and you will see later in the video how it dries and what the finish looks like. I am so pleased with this sprayer. So it's coming right along. I think it's coming along. You know, we won't really know until the paint is dry, but I want to show you the wall behind me. A few seconds ago, I told you guys it was looking like kind of streaky, but now you see that it's drying. And this is what paint normally looks like when it dries, whether you're using a roller or not. So I think it's drying like it's supposed to, but we shall see if I need to go over the room, over the house, Jesus, over the room with a second coat. I'm hoping that I don't. I mean, it's not a big deal. The sprayer makes it really, really easy. But I'm just really busy. Like every day I have a to-do list of stuff to do. So I'm hoping that I don't have to go over with a second coat. But this is what it looks like so far. Again, it's the Home Line paint sprayer. Home Line quick finish paint sprayer. That might be back. I don't know if is that backwards, you guys? I don't know. But anywho, but I wanted to show you guys really quick how every now and again you might need to go in. Hi, Maxwell. I picked up all the paint stuff, so he's not gonna step in anything. Maxwell, say hi. Say hi. Hi. Oh, big stretch. Hi, buddy. I wanted to show you guys every now and again you might want to wipe off the nozzle because it gets like icky stuff right here. Hi, Maxie. You see that? You want to wipe off the nozzle every now and again because this is where the spray comes out. And you don't want it to start like sputtering. It seems like it was starting to like sputter on me a little bit. Nothing major. And also I have textured walls. So even if it does sputter, it's not a big deal. But if you have flat walls, be aware of that. Be aware of that. You want to keep that clear. So I just refilled the little canister. So one full canister got me all that, and this. Okay, so that was one full jar, but I still have plenty paint in the bathroom. With that, the second jug of this and the trim, I've only used about half a can so far. So I still have a whole nother half a can, which this refill should get me through this wall, that wall for sure, that wall, and then I might have to refill when I do this last wall. But one can of paint will certainly do it. All right, so we're gonna get back to it. All right, Maxwell, are you gonna help me? Probably not. All right. So I took the same paintbrush that I used to trim the doors, the windows, and the ceiling to smooth out those sputtered areas, and it dried smoothly and beautifully. Alright guys, it's almost noon. I started this project at about 9 a.m., meaning I began moving the office items out of here at night, like not painting at night. I started moving all my office items out. That's my chair, my desk, my printer, and all that stuff is, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's like over there. Like my ottoman that's in the office, all this stuff. So I had quite a bit to move out of here. And then I started painting maybe around 10 or so, because I was back and forth talking to my husband and then with the dogs and stuff. So it's almost 12. I have to work today. I have to be at work at 3:30. So I need to call it quits by 1:30 today. 1:30 so I can start getting dressed for work. 2:30 so I can leave and be at work by 3:30. So I just wanted to show you guys the wall and how it turned out. You know, I was really nervous about the streaks and how, like, did I miss some spots? Is the sprayer not good? Guys, I'm so excited. So here is the wall. So excited. So all of those streaks went away. That was just wetness. And so because the sprayer, when the sprayer sprays, it's not spraying a super thick coat. It's pretty thin. So it starts to dry pretty quickly. So you see like the wet parts and the dry parts and stuff like that. So now that it's starting to dry, you see it all together. So I love it. I'm super happy with the color. You guys see our bedroom is a little darker. Our office is attached to our bedroom. And our bedroom's a little darker. That was my husband's color of choice. I like it. It's very soothing and calming. We have like a whole zen vibe in there. But for in my office, I wanted it to be in the same color family, but a little lighter, just so I can like think and be creative. And my husband and I do share this office, but I use it most. So I wanted it to be light and airy. So I didn't want it to be so dark. So I love the color. I love the way that, which one did I use? Silver Reflection by, is it Glidden? Is it pronounced Glidden? Yeah, Silver Reflection by Glidden. It's their grab and go. So it's already, this is the color. It's already mixed. You don't have to like take it anywhere. It's normally $27. It was marked down $20 to $20.95. Then marked down again to $9. And then when I scanned it with my Walmart app, it actually was $5. So a $28 can of paint I ended up getting for $5. And I got another one called Universal Gray, and then another one called like something coffee. So I'll be using that in our guest bath and in the guest bedroom, which hopefully soon will be a baby room, but I'll keep y'all posted on that. So I'm loving the paint. It's paint and primer all in one. This is a semi-gloss, totally fine with me. It was $5, honey. We're gonna make it work. So I love the finish. So I just wanted to show you guys what it was looking like. It's beautiful. I'm so happy with the color. I'm loving this paint sprayer. The only thing that I would suggest is make sure you tape your baseboards and floors. You guys see how I got a little bit of paint. Scott is on his way back from the doctor. He's gonna bring me some paint thinner and I'll just wipe that up. I'll take a rag and, you know, wipe that up. I got a little bit of paint on the window because the machine sputtered. When it starts to, when you've been spraying for a long time, it starts to get a little clumpy right at the nozzle. So it started to sputter. So every few minutes, pause, take a look at the nozzle. If it gets clumpy, go ahead and just take a damp rag or paper towel. It can even be dry and just wipe it out. Okay, so that way you have a nice smooth spray. And if it does sputter, it's not a big deal. Take your paintbrush that you already used for the trim and just smooth it out, okay? Wipe off the nozzle and keep it going. So I give this sprayer a 5 out of 5. I would not use it if I was doing my whole house, meaning the entire house at once, because it does take a little bit of patience. It is not labor intensive, and that's why I like it. I don't know if it's any faster than painting. It just depends on how you paint, if you're painting with a roller. But it takes all the pressure off of your back. So you're not, you know, like painting with your, you know, back and stuff like that. So I recommend it. If you're doing small spaces or even if you're painting your whole house, but one room at a time, yes, I recommend it. If you're painting your entire house, like you guys are gonna be weekend warriors and this is the only one you have, No, like you want something a lot more industrial, or maybe just have a painting crew come in. But for one room at a time or small spaces, yes, I highly recommend this sprayer. Any other tips that I have, that's pretty much it. Just trim out your windows and your window sills and your baseboards. Make sure you cover your floors thoroughly. It does have quite a bit of reach when it sprays. When I started spraying that very first wall that I showed you guys, I'm gonna show you how far the reach was. You see, it ended up getting like splatter. I don't know if you guys can see that. It ended up getting splatter on this chair. And so I'm super happy that I covered it, because that wouldn't have been pretty. I am going to eat lunch because I'm starving, and then get dressed. I'm gonna go and, actually I'm gonna put it out now. I'm gonna grab my uniform. I got my uniform hanging up here. Got my uniform dress, got my flight attendant dress and my flight attendant shoes. Sometimes I wear pumps, sometimes I don't. I'm getting a little bit older, so my feet really bother me. So I like to wear my Clarks. And then I have my flight attendant wings that I'll be putting on, and my nameplate. And I'll be heading to Cincinnati today. I will be bringing all the furniture back in this office and redecorating it a little bit, and also decorating for Juneteenth, getting my decorations up for Juneteenth, which is next week. It is in exactly 8 days, and we're having a big old pool party here. So I'm gonna get that going. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling. Cincinnati last night, came right back, same night, you know, flight attendant life. So yeah, I'm back. So I'm gonna finish painting. I love the color. It makes this room look so much brighter. Like, I don't know, it's something about this color that makes everything just look yellow. But the yellow makes it look like dingy. So I'm loving this. I love it. This is a semi-gloss finish, as I told you guys. So I'm gonna finish up painting this wall, that wall, and that wall. So I'm gonna get going. One thing that I will say, I did clean out my paint sprayer last night. Well, not last night, in the afternoon before I went to work. I ran some paint thinner and water. I put about this much paint thinner, and then I filled the rest with water. I took it out in the backyard and I just sprayed it like in a corner we don't use, like in the grass, and just emptied it to clean everything out of it, because I didn't want it to get clogged, you know, while I was gone. So I did do that. And I'm thinking the next room that I paint, I might add literally like a teaspoon of paint thinner to the paint, maybe in the entire can, because, you know, paint thinner goes a long way. I might just add like a teaspoon of paint thinner in the whole can, because if it was just a hair thinner, I know for a fact it would not do that sputtering and clogging that I was telling you guys about. So I'm gonna finish this room as is. I'm not gonna put any paint thinner in this today, because I'm afraid that it's gonna give it a different color or shade from what I've already painted on these walls, and I don't want there to be a difference. So I'm just gonna use the normal paint. Every single can of paint that I've read says that it works for spray painters. However, what I'm learning through my research and other YouTube videos is that that's almost just like a marketing thing. Like, they say, yeah, you can use it for that, but yes, you can use it, but they don't tell you that it'll make it a little bit easier. You put a little paint thinner in it. So anywho, I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna pop my glasses on, turn on some music on my Google Home Nest. I got that free, guys. It was really cool. We got some more cameras installed in our house from ADT, and they sent that to us for free. I didn't even know it was like a free gift. So I love my Google Home Nest thingy, and I'm gonna play some music on that, get me some tunes going, and finish up painting this room, get the furniture back in, rearrange some things, and then go outside and decorate for Juneteenth. As you guys can see, I'm now replacing the outlet covers. A little pro tip, I guess you can call it, is always remove your covers. Never, never, ever paint over them or around them. It just looks tacky. It doesn't come off well, and it takes 2 seconds. All you need is a screwdriver or like a Phillips flathead to take your covers off. And if you have the type of covers or electrical attachments that don't come off of the wall completely, just like take them off of the wall as much as you can and then cover it in plastic. You guys saw that I had a couple of outlet items wrapped in plastic, but just don't paint over them. It just doesn't look good. I just showed you guys a light fixture that I will be putting in the office. I won't be putting that up today. Scott is going to have to take down the fan that's in this office, and he's going to put up that new fixture that I picked up from Lowe's. I'm totally in love with it, but the fixture I have up now just gives off a really yellow light, and it's just old and dated. It's like a builder grade fan and lighting fixture. So we'll be taking that down probably sometime this week. And now I'm just rehanging my curtains. I lay those out over our pool table so that they didn't get wrinkled, and I can just pop them back up in the brackets and start putting this room back together.
Why are you playing?
Okay, so now I'm going to address the elephant in the room. You're probably wondering, Marnae, what are you wearing? I'm wearing an old t-shirt that was given to me by my best friend. She's a teacher, and she always plans like their end of year graduation stuff. And they had a bunch of like extra large t-shirts left over. So I cut the collar off. I made it a nightgown. And so that's what I use to like paint or whatever in. And the pants that I have are from when you travel internationally. When you fly on the airline, they give you pajamas. And so this is the bottoms, the pajama pants from the international flight that I took to Paris a few years ago. So, hey, it works. It's my painting attire and it works, okay? So now I'm just putting all of the furniture back into the office, and you guys are gonna see me organize some bins in just a second. I picked up these adorable gray bins from Dollar Tree. Can you believe it? They're so cute. They're like a, almost like a drop cloth kind of material. So I'll be removing all of the office items from these wall hanging baskets. Those black mesh wall hanging baskets I picked up from Walmart, but I don't know, they worked, but I didn't like the look of them aesthetically. I kind of like things to be tucked away. So I'll be taking all of the office items out and popping them in these gray Dollar Tree bins and putting them on the bottom shelf of the table where the printer will go. I'm getting things back on the wall. This is a picture of my mom and I that my husband gifted me, that I'm totally in love with. I know like color wise, like it doesn't match, but I don't care. That's my mom and my mom's deceased. So I will always have that hanging in my house. I don't care if it matches or not. That's my little to-do list. And I moved my printer. So these little bins I picked up from Dollar Tree. They're gray. Although this, Maxwell cares nothing about me recording right now. So although this little table is taupe, I might change. It's like a grayish taupe. Well, yeah, it kind of shows up the right color on video. I might change it. We'll see. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it. But I am going to change out the knobs. So I'm going to take you guys up to Home Depot with me, because it's right across the bridge from my house. And I'm going to take these knobs off, take them with me so I can make sure I'm getting the right size. And I'm also going to pick up some party supplies from Dollar Tree for our Juneteenth party on next Saturday, which is the 19th of June. So gonna do that. I got my sconces back up on the wall. Cute, cute, cute. I got them over the desk. And I'm gonna finish tidying up the desk here, putting everything away where it's supposed to go. And then that's pretty much it, guys. A lot of the things on the desk go on this little side table here. I got my mirror back leaning. It's so funny, like even though these walls are gray now, my eyes are still seeing that beige color. My eyes just haven't adjusted yet. But so yeah, I'm going to rearrange all this stuff real quick. This will take me not even 10 minutes to do. And then I'm gonna throw some clothes on and take you guys to Home Depot with me and to Dollar Tree to get the final stuff that we need to finish out today. All right. guys, so I just parked. I just pulled into Home Depot. I'm gonna go in here and find the handle for my little desk side table situation. I'm here. This place is packed. It's so hot. It's like 90 degrees today in Arlington, Texas, the DFW area. So gonna run in there now and pick out some handles, and let's go see what they got. All right, so let's see. They've got some like crushed nickel finishes there. These are the 10 packs, but I only need 2. I like these a lot, but they weren't in stock last time. Oh, they have some. I like these a lot. I think I'm gonna get these. They weren't in stock last time I was here, so I'm super excited about that. I know it's like a shiny finish though, but I really like this clear situation. I looked through all of their knobs and I couldn't find anything that I love, so I ended up going with these knobs that are $1.78, and it's the same knobs that I purchased when I refreshed my desk and the side table. So I am in Dollar Tree, the tree of the dollar, and I wore my mask in here because like some stores still, you know, ask you to wear it. It's not a requirement, but if the store asks, I respect that. So I wore my mask in here. Look at these, how cute. Adorable. But that's not what I came here for. I came here for Juneteenth decorations or party supplies. So I'm gonna see what red, black, and green plates and stuff like that they have. Okay, so perfect. Looks like they have red, black, and green plates. I don't need any tablecloths. I just need like plates, saucers, forks, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna get a bunch of those. And I'll be mixing the colors for the party. And I think that's all I need from here. The rest of the stuff I got off of Amazon, and I'll show you guys what I had delivered. Super cute. So let's grab some stuff.
Afraid.
All right, so I'm back from Home Depot and Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you guys the knobs that I picked up. I know this little side desk originally had like the bars or handles on it, but that's okay. You can get creative and do whatever you want to do, right? So I took the handles off, popped the individual knobs on, and these are the same knobs that I put on my desk as well as the side table where I keep my printer paper. And I'll show you guys how they all match in just a second. All right, so here's the majority of the items that I am going to be using for the 19th, which is Juneteenth. I went to Dollar Tree and they did not have green plates, saucers, and bowls. So I'm gonna go to another Dollar Tree. There's like 3 of them that I bounce around to. So I'll pick those up maybe today if I feel like going back out. And then I need to get some black napkins, which my Dollar Tree did not have. So I'm gonna grab those. I did get the red, black, and green cutlery, which is awesome. It's kind of giving me fuchsia vibes. I don't know, but that was definitely their version of red. I'll see if they have another one when I go to the next Dollar Tree, but if not, that's fine, it'll do. So I'll be mixing those up and putting those in a display container. I actually have a cutlery holder, like a party supply holder. And then with my napkins, my plates, I got to get my green plates and my black napkins. I will be making Jell-O shots. They had these at Dollar Tree. They're Starburst, cherry flavor gelatin, Jell-O. So I am going to make some Jell-O shots because I haven't had Jell-O shots. Well, I've had them, oh God, it's been years since I've had them, but I haven't made them since college, and that was 20 years ago. So I'll be making those, and Dollar Tree sells these little cups. They come 12 in a pack, and they come with the lids, and these are perfect for Jello shots. I got the red and green cups. I wish they had black, but that's okay, right? So I'll be just using the red and the green, totally fine. I picked up some tissue, but that's a staple in my house. My husband prefers that Scott toilet tissue, and I find that it's a better bargain when I get it this way from Dollar Tree than in the stores. So here's the decor that I ordered from Amazon. Oh, I've had this for years, by the way. These are tablecloth weights, and I'm going to be clipping these on the bottom of my banners that I'm going to show you guys. I've had these in my storage closet for years, and I figured this is the perfect time to use them. I'm going to be hanging this banner. It's actually 2 of them, and they go vertical. One says happy, the other says Juneteenth. And I'll be hanging them on my pillars outside, and I'll be putting these clips at the bottom to keep them weighted, to keep them down, because they're very thin, so I don't want them like blowing in the wind. This is a happy Juneteenth banner. I'm gonna link that in the description with the Juneteenth flag. This is the official Juneteenth flag if you've never seen one before. It is red, white, and blue, and there's an entire story behind it, and I'll link all of that below as well. And it says happy at the top and Juneteenth at the bottom, and I'll be putting that out back, like right across this window, but outside, so the the people outside can see it. And I got it in this burlap color and design because my furniture outside is all like brown and tan and neutral colors, so I figured this would be perfect. And these are Pan-African flags if you've never seen them before. They are red, black, and green striped flags. And they came 12 in a pack. I picked them up from Amazon, and they are 12 by 18, I believe. I'm gonna put my camera down and hold one up so you guys can see. Okay, so this is a Pan-African flag. If you've never seen one before, it's red, black, and green. And it stands for our Pan-African heritage, us being brought to the Americas through enslavement. And this is a flag that unites us all, regardless of what territory we went to. This is our uniting flag to tell each other that we love each other, we stand for each other, and we look forward to a more prosperous future economically, socially, and spiritually. I won't be putting these out until day of because they're so beautiful, and I don't want anyone to take them.
Like I'm supposed to do. I'm holding on to you like I'm supposed to do. I'm holding on to you like I'm supposed to do.
Guys, I am so in love with these banners, like so in love. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be able to put these up every single year. I didn't think I was gonna find anything that fits like my aesthetic and that didn't look like too colorful and kitty like, but represented my ancestors and gave it some justice. I love this. I love. So now I know every year I'll just have to buy some command, like the outdoor command strips, and put it on there. But those strips from my magic mesh that I used on my back porch in my spring back porch clean with me video, I didn't use all of like sticky stuff, so the Velcro sticky stuff, so that came in handy. That was so clutch. So super excited. I totally love. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you have a happy Juneteenth. Even if you are not of African descent, please celebrate with us and acknowledge those who were enslaved and the day that they were free, which was June 19, 1865. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. To see how it all comes together for the Juneteenth holiday, follow me over at Instagram at marnae.anita.